Well, here's another interesting question. I mean, why do you feel you're qualified? Well, because I need a job. There, I'm qualified. You have an opening? I need a job? Hey, I'm qualified, right? Well, obviously, it's more than that. And if you've got an interview, even if it's just a first screening interview, they know that you're qualified, at least to a certain extent, and they want to learn more about you throughout this interview process, which might be just a screening interview or it might be multiple interviews, panel interviews, however it turns out. But they wouldn't be talking to you if they didn't feel you were at least somewhat qualified for the position. So the idea behind this is they want to hear your explanation. They want to see how you perceive yourself in the position and how you perceive yourself as far as fitting with the organization. So how do you do that? Go back to the job description, right? If hopefully you've got that, if not, try to get that, or through your interviews, you'll learn more about the position. This is where if you learn, the more you learn, the better, because then you can really put in together your experience, your knowledge, your skills, abilities, and matching that up with that job description and how they really work together. You're almost thinking about, or what you're really doing is taking that job description almost point by point and walking through it. Now, you don't want to be so boring and stale. It's like, well, you feel qualified? Well, it says you need to have 6 years of college. I have 7 years. A little bit of that's good, but you want to really emphasize that a little bit more in a specific and concise manner. So let's take a quick example on how that looks. Well, I'm looking for positions where I can really make a great contribution, and really looking at the job description and looking at this position, I think I can really make a great contribution in that role and for the company. So in terms of qualifications, just looking at the job description, it said you're looking for somebody with a bachelor's degree. Well, I happen to have a master's degree, so I certainly fit there. I have 8 years of experience. You're looking for 5. And also somebody who has some good team and public speaking leadership skills. And we'll talk, I'm sure, in our interview more about this, but I have all those skills for my position as a district manager in XYZ company, as well as being a direct salesperson in ABC company previous to that. So looking at the job description, I meet all the qualifications, actually exceed those. And then talking with some of the other interviews I've had, like with Tom, I learned a little bit more about really what it takes to be successful in the position. So I think I have some of the skills that really lend itself well to that as well. So even the job description and talking about being a great teammate, those are some skills they could bring. And I know with Tom, he really valued that in our interview that we had. So you can see I'm going through the job interview a little bit. This wasn't a perfect answer, but I'm sharing some things about, here's what the job interview thing says, or the job description says. Here's what I got. It's almost like a checklist. Boom, I knock it out. And then I'm emphasizing a couple of my key traits, whether it's leadership or training, or teammates, or what I've learned from Tom, to show that I'm going beyond just the basic job description, because I got lots of candidates, but I can even do more. So think about that for that question about how you can really contribute even more, and you'll be very prepared for a question like that.